Life isn't designed to be easy, and neither is quitting drinking alcohol. I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com. Today I just wanted to talk about, again, getting outside your comfort zone. But life is not designed, there's a design for life. It's not about being easy. You can't get the things that you need to get in life if you're going on the easy route all the time, so I have to jump over this. The only things that you're going to ever get out of your life, the best things in life are always going to be once you step outside your comfort zone. Once you get away from the thing that you want, that easy, one-time, instant gratification, because it just doesn't deliver. It never delivers the things that you need in life, right? Because it's just not the way life works. If you want to move away from alcohol and into a better life, you want to make your life better, you want to make your health better, and put more money into your bank account, put more esteem into your own account, your internal account, self-esteem, then you've got to go through the discomfort. You've got to push yourself outside of the comfort zone. That's what habits all are about, right? It's about this this place where you're just too comfortable, and you're doing what you know, you're doing what you understand, and unfortunately for most people who are drinkers, taking any drug, for most people who are addicted to anything in life, right, who are doing something against their will, so to speak, or something they don't want to do, something that is what they see as being against their best interest, right, is people are afraid. They'd rather do this one thing. They'd rather carry on with the destructive path that they're on, rather than put up with the inevitable discomfort that's going to come with stepping outside their comfort zone, and moving on, doing change. They would rather face the certain future of diminishing returns that they're getting from the alcohol, from the inevitable downhill slide, and just hope against hope that this is not going to happen to them, that even though their hangovers are getting worse, even though they're not getting the same buzz that they used to get out of the alcohol, that party time is over, time to grow up is here. Even though they know all this, right, they still hope against hope that this is just a little phase, that everything will get better, that they'll soon be able to drink as much as they want again, and they'll still be able to go out, party as much as they want. They'll get all the buzz back. It's not going to happen. At the end of the day, this is a drug that you're taking. You have to see it like a drug. You have to get away from this drug, there's no other way I can say this to you than, you've got to sort of grow up. You've got to get yourself into the position where you say, well, yeah, I know this is causing me pain, I know this is causing me agony, and I'm going to do something about it now, right? Actually take the words going to out of it. I am doing something about it now. From now on, I'm not going to drink anymore. That's what you have to say to yourself, because Tomorrow is never going to come, right? 5 minutes away is never going to come. It's going to come, right? But it's not going to come from the perspective of I'll quit in 5 minutes. I'll just have this one last drink. I'll just have this one last night out, because you're pandering to that side of yourself which wants the alcohol, and you're keeping that alive. You're giving it validity. You're strengthening it all the time. Every time you do this to yourself, you're just strengthening it instead of putting up with the discomfort. So the thing about staying inside your comfort zone is that you'll stagnate, or even worse, you'll start to go backwards. You'll regress in all the things that you've built up in your life, the things that you have achieved in your life. You're not only denying yourself the possibility of achieving more in the future, but you're risking losing the things that you've already got. For what? So you can pour a poison into your body. Get outside your comfort zone. You have to do this. You have to do this. You've got to do this. You've got to get outside your comfort zone. You are not going to be able to find an easy way around this. You can go to the doctors and you can go, please give me a pill that'll make it all heavenly, make quitting drinking really easy. And your doctor might even say to you, I've just got just the thing. But he's feeding you a line of bullshit, because there is no such thing as that. There's no such thing. The drugs that you can take now to quit drinking, what they'll do for you is, the one drug that I know of, that I've read about, you drink it, you take this drug, and every time you drink it makes you want to vomit, because your body just cannot deal with it. Blocks your body dealing with the alcohol, right? So your body can't break it down, so your body just gets sick every time you take a drink. Is that what you want? I mean, that is proper discomfort for me. It's like, Jesus, you've still got the will to drink, right? You've still got the idea in your head that you want to drink, but every time you do go to have a drink, you get sick, right? It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all, because if you stop, if you get your head into the right position, right, into the right frame of mind, that alcohol is a drug, right? Alcohol is a poison. It's poisoning your system. What you're seeing as being a buzz is your body going through toxic poisoning. And instead of owning up to the reality of this and going, no, it's not, this is not something that I want in my life anymore, and I'm going to get rid of it, I'm pushing yourself through the discomfort of not having the alcohol in, pushing yourself towards, preparing for all this in advance, right? Getting yourself into the position where you want to, you're preparing for this in advance and getting yourself into the position where you're fired up for this, right? Stepping across that starting line and going, I'm never drinking again. I'm putting up with the discomfort that is going to take you for for the first few weeks, whatever it is, there's ways of going through this. I mean, the whole point of it is that when you push yourself outside your comfort zone, right, when you're in that space, you've quit drinking and you're in that position, if you feel like maybe this is the wrong decision, right, if you feel like you want to go back and hide and go back into your shell and go back to drinking again, that's exactly where you want to be, right? That's exactly where you want to be, because that is where most of the gains are made, right? This is where your body is going to, this is where your brain is going to win, right? Because every little victory that you get builds upon the last victory. Every time you feel that discomfort and you go, oh, can I really do this? Is this really the right path that I'm on, right? Every time you do that and you refuse to go back, right? And you refuse to, you make it easy for yourself to go to the next step. You make it easy for yourself to defeat the next habit, right? You build strength on strength on strength. You build on your character. You build the willpower that you need. I mean, willpower, self-discipline, right? These are all what you would call sort of muscles, right? They're the same as a muscle, right? They're an internal thing, but you've got a short supply of, right? So as you go forward with this, the more you can say no, the more you can put those feelings behind you, those cravings behind you, the more you can say to yourself when you get that feeling of, should I really go back? That's when you make the big gains, you know. It's the same when you're in a gym. It's not the 12 reps that you're supposed to do that builds the muscle, right? It's the 13th rep, the one that you don't think you can do, right? That's the one that gets you the biggest gains, right? It's when you're out on you're walking and you're trying to build up your stamina to walk further, right? It's not the 14th kilometer, the one that you normally do and the one that really is tiring you out. It's the 15th or the 16th kilometer that you push yourself to do when you don't think you can do it. It's when you're sat in a party and somebody offers you a drink and you're tired, you're feeling a bit low about yourself, you're feeling stressed, you know, and all you want to do is have a drink, you know. Your mind, your habit, your old habit is screaming at you to go on, just take this one, or just have the one drink and you can start again tomorrow. It doesn't matter, you're only 3 days into this, right? You can start again, right? It's those moments, right, when you push yourself past that moment and you say, no, I'm all right, I'll have a water. And you realize that, you know, you don't really want the alcohol. You know, you'll gain strength upon strength upon strength. So, you know, to get anywhere in this life, you know, whether it's quitting drinking or getting rid of any other habit or to build something in your life, you've got to get outside your comfort zone. Because if you don't, you're never going to achieve anything of value. Because anything of value means that you've got to put an effort in, you know. Life is easy. I mean, like I say, this kind of stuff is free, right? The best things in life are free, that's what they say. Looking up at the sky, you know, watching the birds, sitting in the sun, reading a book, right? Whatever it is that you think of as the best things in life, it's all free, you know. Breathing the air, you know. But the most worthwhile things, right? The things that are going to bring you the biggest value at the end of the day are all going to cost you something. And we've grown accustomed to cost being associated with money, with monetary value, and that's bullshit. The real cost, where the real value lies, is the cost to you in terms of your personal effort, in terms of your personal discomfort. You have to push yourself outside of your comfort zone, get into your discomfort zone, and that's where you're going to make the most gains, right? So I hope you got something out of this. If you have any comments, any questions, leave them down below in the comment section. Give us a thumbs up if you like this, big thumbs up. Come on over to the website, there's sign up for the newsletter. You can get a free course there on ways to relax and readjust yourself to chill out without booze. Until next time, I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com. Stay safe, keep the alcohol out of your mouth, onwards and upwards.